Hey, how are you? Good.
Well,
Here.
I haven't finished it. Yeah.
Good evening. I now call this Village of Hebron Council meeting to order at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, December 17th. Please stand as you're able and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Wolf,
Here.
Mr. Juvenile,
Here.
Mr. Carpenter,
Here.
Mr. Nauer.
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman.
Yes.
Mrs. Porter.
Yes. Thank you. We have quorum. Thank you, visitors, for attending this evening. If you've not already done so, please sign in and get a copy of the agenda. There will be opportunities to speak at 2 points on the agenda labeled visitor comments. Council meetings are recorded and provided to council and the public for review. Meeting minutes are official once the recording is approved by the village council by majority vote. Today's recording will become the official record of minutes once approved. The recording is available online at the Village of Hebron, Ohio YouTube channel. I'm seeking a motion for approval of minutes for the December 10th, 2025 council meeting.
So moved.
Second. I have a motion from Councilmember Juvenile and a second from Councilmember Porter. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Wolf,
Yes.
Mr. Carpenter,
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman. Yes. Mr. Juvenile.
Yes.
Mr. Nauer.
Yes.
Mrs. Porter. Yes.
Thank you, Council. It passes 6-0. Now I have the distinct honor of addressing 3 people this evening. We're very excited to say thank you to each of them for the work that they've done. I'm going to go grab the proclamations and read them out. And if, as you're able, will you come down and yes. He says no, but he means yes. I really mean it.
I really do.
I appreciate you. First of all, I'm going to ad lib one thing. I really appreciate that you were willing to do this work because I know it's a lot and it stressed you out sometimes. I know it stressed you out sometimes. I know sometimes I didn't do things as quickly as you wanted, but you kept coming back and I really appreciate that. So thank you. Okay, proclamation. Whereas Kenny Rookie Nauer has demonstrated a lifelong commitment to the Village of Hebron through years of dedicated public service in multiple capacities. Whereas Mr. Nauer began his career with the Village of Hebron in May 1999 as a member of the Public Works Department, leading his team as superintendent for 9 of those years. Whereas beyond his municipal employment, he further served the community as a volunteer with the Hebron Fire Department, exemplifying his passion for public service. Whereas his commitment to fire and emergency services continued through his service also on the West Licking Fire Department Board, Fire District Board, contributing thoughtful membership and support of the region's emergency response efforts. Whereas in 2022, Mr. Nauer brought his extensive institutional knowledge and firsthand experience to Village Council, where he served with practicality and a deep understanding of the needs of village residents. And whereas, as Councilmember Nauer concludes his service on Village Council, the Village of Hebron wishes to formally recognize and thank him for more than 2 decades of dedication to the community he has faithfully served. And so now, therefore, let it be proclaimed that I, Mayor Mokas, Village of Hebron, do hereby express a sincere appreciation to Kenny Rookie Nauer for his service to the village as a public employee, a volunteer, a board member, and council member. And I extend you, and we all extend you, the best wishes as you move forward in new endeavors.
Thank you.
Mr. Ante. I feel like a game show host right now. Need some music. I'll be more somber for you.
Okay.
Okay, I know you'd appreciate it.
Mhm.
For those of you who don't know, even though you've been solicitor for the village for 23 and a half years, we found Wes's name recorded in notes from well before that, meeting minutes from well before that, because you also helped when the previous solicitor was on.
Correct.
And how far back does that go?
Probably mid-80s.
Mid-80s.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started when you were 10.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Proclamation whereas Wesley K. Ante has faithfully served the village of Hebron as solicitor since June 2002, providing consistent, knowledgeable, and trusted legal counsel for more than 2 decades. Whereas Mr. Ante has carried forward a proud tradition of legal service to the village as a partner in the firm of Shaler, Campbell, and Ante, following the distinguished tenure of Mr. Shaler. Is it Shaler or Schaller? No, Schaller, Mr. Schaller, who served as village solicitor from July 1976 until Mr. Ante assumed the role. Whereas throughout his service, Solicitor Ante has guided the mayor, multiple mayors, village council, multiple councils, and village staff with professionalism, sound judgment, and a deep understanding of municipal law, helping the village navigate legal, regulatory, and governance matters with confidence. And whereas Mr. Unteed's dedication has strengthened the continuity and stability of legal representation for the village, ensuring the institutional knowledge and ethical standards were upheld across generations of leadership. Whereas Mr. Unteed steps back from this role as village solicitor and entrusts the responsibility to another attorney from his firm, the village of Hebron recognizes both his commitment to a thoughtful transition and his lasting contributions to public service. Whereas the village of Hebron wishes to formally express its sincere appreciation for Mr. Unteed's years of dependable service and his enduring impact on our community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Valerie Mokas, Mayor of Hebron, do hereby commend and thank Wesley K. Unteed for his more than 20 years of exemplary service as village solicitor and extend best wishes in the next chapter of your professional career.
Thank you.
Woo. You'd never know I was a nervous reader in school. And last but not least. Do I need it? Yes. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, here we go. For 5 decades, Annelle Porter has devoted her time, talents, and steadfast leadership to the village of Hebron as a trusted member of the village council. And whereas beginning her service in July 1975, Mrs. Porter made history as the first woman elected to Hebron Village Council and the first female council president in 2004, paving the way for future generations of public servants. And whereas Mrs. Porter also served as a member of the Volunteer Fire Department Dependency Fund Board, the Volunteer Peace Officer Dependency Fund Board, and the Planning and Zoning Board. Whereas throughout her distinguished tenure, Councilmember Porter approached every issue with thoughtful care, contributing meaningfully to decisions affecting public safety, economic vitality, infrastructure, and the overall well-being of our community. And whereas her leadership has been marked by integrity, perseverance, and a deep sense of responsibility, helping to guide the village through decades of change while remaining firmly rooted in service to its residents. And whereas the lasting influence of Mrs. Porter's dedication is reflected in the strength of the village and the respect she has earned from fellow officials, village staff, and the citizens she has so faithfully served. And whereas she concludes her service on village council, the village of Hebron wishes to express its profound gratitude for her extraordinary commitment and enduring legacy. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Dr. Valerie Mokas, Mayor of the Village of Hebron, Ohio, do hereby recognize and commend Nell Porter upon her retirement from Village Council and extend a sincere appreciation for over 50 years of exemplary public service to the Hebron community. Thank you so much, Nell.
Never miss an opportunity to talk. So this will be no different. Yeah, 50 years is quite a ride. There's been good times and sometimes not so good times, but that's the way life goes. And if you're in public service, it even goes more that way. Want to mention that Valerie is the 9th mayor that I have served with. And this gentleman right here, I don't know what number in line you were, but I served 4 years under you as well. So, like I said, it's been quite a ride. I won't get into any of the stories, but I could tell a few. But I will restrain myself. I wish good health to the community, and that just doesn't mean physical health. I mean financial health. It means wise decision making made with a great deal of thought rather than jumping into anything that comes along. Beware of some things. If someone's going to give you something for nothing, you might want to back away, at least temporarily, and to look forward, to understand that whatever decision is made right here will have probably the impact of years and years, and some of that impact cannot be retrieved. So whatever decisions are made within this small room will have an impact, just not on you, but on your children and your children's children. Sometimes decisions, as you read and you hear, that are just made just like that without a great deal of consideration. And I think we have to be very cautious of that, because things are not going to get any less complicated. They will continue to be more complicated. I've prided myself on being associated in the community. When I moved here, I like to say, when I blew into town a long time ago, I knew no one, absolutely nobody. My husband was a long distance truck driver. He had roots here, but he wasn't here very often. So if I was going to live here, I better find out what made this community tick. So this is what I did. Made sure I had fuel in the car, air in the tires, and $1 in my pocket. And I went all over this community, and actually Central Ohio, because I knew that if I was going to live here, I had to know where I was living and where and how made this community tick. So that was my way of introducing myself to this community. And 50 years later, here I am. But Hebron has been a very good community to me. A lot of friends have been made here. Some people, you know how it is. But almost in its totality, Hebron has been very, very good to me. And I think sometimes we have to realize that it isn't just us who are doing something for them, but them are doing something for us. And I think we have to realize that, and I'm not talking about folks here. But that, I think, is just human interaction and human relations. There are so many things I would like to say. But neither you nor I have the time to listen. But anyhow, it's been quite a ride. I've enjoyed it. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about politics, mainly what not to do. And, but sometimes I just can't tell the difference. I just really have enjoyed living here and I expect to live here a few more years. Well, we'll see. And, Valerie, I appreciate your leadership. Jim, yours as well. Who would have thought this would have happened? So I want to thank all of you for coming. For your services, yours. So thanks ever so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I can't resist. I have to tell this one story. So Annelle said when she saw, sorry, Councilmember Porter saw the agenda, she said, wow, there's a long list of people leaving. And she said, I'm not kidding. She said, if somebody didn't know better, they'd think there was, and she pauses. I said, a coup? And she said, yes. Thanks, Annelle. Just thought I'd share that with all of you. So if you're watching and you don't know, no, this is not a coup. Okay, visitor comments. We've reserved this time on the agenda to hear comments from visitors regarding topics not listed on the agenda. You should have signed in. Please be sure to state your name and address for the record. There's a 5-minute time limit for each speaker. We're eager to hear what you have to say, so please speak loudly and clearly. Any comments? Any visitor comments? And I believe Chief Fiscal Officer Morgan wanted to say something.
Thank you. I just wanted to take a moment and thank Mr. Nauer for his service, not only as council, but as a long employee here. Many years with a lot of dedication. And I want to thank Wes, Mr. Unteed, for your guidance over the years. You've been amazing and truly a person that I really admire. And I want to thank you as an employee here. And I want to thank Annelle, Mrs. Porter, for your dedication to this village. As an employee, I wanted to take a moment and thank you to let you know how important it has been as an employee for your guidance, your support, and truly showing me what a good politician is supposed to be in an elected position. You've done amazing. You've not only guided, but you've also been a friend when needed. One memory I have that I have to share is, as much as she has given me such guidance in my job, she also was there at a very tough time for me when I lost my mother. And I was going through a lot with her with dementia. And she'd come in and she'd talk to me all the time and give me a lot of guidance. But one day, it was beautiful, sunny out. She came and she said, hey, come with me. She took me in her car and took me down to the Dairy Queen, the local dairy, and got me an ice cream. And she just talked about how beautiful it was and about the ice cream. And I really needed it at that time. And I just wanted to share that because that's the kind of person you've been. So I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. It's very kind.
Thank you. Okay, the next item on the agenda is legislation. Under third readings, we have resolution 2525, a resolution authorizing the mayor or the mayor's agents to execute a community reinvestment area CRA agreement with Microsoft Corporation, a Washington corporation. This is the third reading, and I'm seeking a motion to adopt resolution 2525.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion from Council President Wolf and a second from Council Member Nauer. Any discussion, or would Microsoft like to say anything?
All right.
As long as it's green, you're good. Yeah.
I see green, so I think we're good. Good evening. Thank you, Mayor Vokus, Council President Wolf, and council members for the opportunity to address you in the community this evening. I also want to acknowledge Administrator Chen, Director Meisner, Chief Fiscal Officer Morgan, and the entire Hebron team for their collaboration and support. I'm Matthew DeStefano. I'm joined here tonight by Tyler Riegel. We are members of the community and land development teams for Microsoft's data center organization. We are proud to represent Microsoft and our global data center team on this important occasion. Data centers provide the physical infrastructure for the digital technology we depend on at work and in our personal lives. Whenever you open an app on your phone, join a virtual classroom or meeting, snap or save photos, or play a game with your friends online, you are using a data center. Local businesses, government, hospitals, and schools rely on data centers every day to deliver goods and services to you. As customer demand grows for cloud services, Microsoft is expanding our data center footprint, like the new facilities we endeavor to build in the village of Hebron. Microsoft is excited to expand our cloud infrastructure into Ohio and Hebron. Data centers represent a capital-intensive investment and long-term commitment to the community. This project will be a success thanks to the support and collaboration with the community and leaders such as yourselves. I'm requesting your support specifically today to advance Resolution 25-25, allowing for the execution of our Community Reinvestment Area Agreement with the village. Over the past few years, we've worked hand in hand with our new neighbors to strengthen community prosperity and well-being across Licking County. We've joined local traditions that bring people together, sponsoring the Hebron Pie Festival, the Hebron Christmas Market, the Licking County Courthouse lighting, and the 4-H Hartford Fair. These events celebrate the spirit and culture that make this region so special. We've also invested in the Evans Park Pavilion, creating a hub for community gatherings and student activities. This project was made possible through the generous contributions of the Thomas J. Evans Foundation and reflects our shared commitment to fostering connection and learning. In 2024, we expanded our impact through environmental stewardship, partnering with the Stream and Wetlands Foundation and a Dawes Arboretum to restore 1.3 acres of the Swartz Prairie to wetland. This year, together, we launched another restoration project at the Arboretum's Red Barn Reserve, building wetland pools, prairie habitats, and improving hydrology and long-term sustainability. Beyond these projects, we've championed initiatives that fuel economic growth and expand digital inclusion. Through the Licking County Foundation's Livable Licking County Fund, we've provided microgrants for more than 20 nonprofit organizations across Central Ohio. Working with the United Way, we've strengthened housing assistance programs, supported ID replacements, and assisted local school hygiene programming to meet critical community needs. And by partnering with Generator, we've offered online certification opportunities that help participants build technical skills and secure high-quality employment, creating a brighter, more prosperous future for all.
This CRA agreement represents an important step forward for the project and for the partnership between Microsoft and the village. Next, we look forward to site preparation and grading, which is planned to begin this upcoming spring. At Microsoft, we're committed to listening, learning, and adapting to the needs of local communities, both in the way we design and build our data centers and in the way that we engage with and contribute to the local community. Today is an important milestone and a long-term relationship between Microsoft and the village of Hebron, and we are excited to work and grow together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Any other comments? Okay, I have a motion. I have a second. Yes. Did I? Yeah. So roll call, please.
Mr. Wolf,
Yes.
Mr. Juvenile,
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman. Yes. Mrs. Porter,
Yes.
Mr. Carpenter.
Yes.
Mr. Nauer.
Yes.
Thank you, council. It passes 6-0. Thank you and welcome again. The next item is ordinance 2825. It's an ordinance to authorize an increase in the current pay rate by the 3% for all employees of the village of Hebron, to amend contrary and inconsistent ordinances by repealing and amending parts thereof and declaring an emergency. This is the first reading. We're good? Or, yes,
Mayor, I'd like to move to waive the reading and declare an emergency.
thank you.
I second the motion.
I have a motion from Councilmember Carpenter and a second from Councilmember Juvenile to waive readings on ordinance 2825. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Porter,
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman. Yes. Mr. Nauer,
Yes.
Mr. Carpenter,
Yes.
Mr. Juvenile,
Yes.
Mr. Wolf.
Yes.
Thank you, Council. It passes 6-0. Now I seek a motion to adopt ordinance 2825.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion from Council President Wolf and a second from Councilmember Porter. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Carpenter,
Yes.
Mrs. Porter,
Yes.
Mr. Nauer,
Yes.
Mr. Wolf,
Yes.
Mr. Juvenile.
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman. Yes.
The next item, oh, thank you, it passes 6-0. The next item is resolution 2527. It's a resolution authorizing the mayor of Hebron or the mayor's agents to enter into an agreement with the Licking County Board of Commissioners for a cooperation agreement and declaring an emergency.
Yes. That is correct. This is the project that is currently taking place, and I would like the council to waive the reading and declare an emergency adopting this resolution, so we can send it back to the county for them to schedule the county commissioner meeting.
Go ahead and make that motion.
So we have something of a, time emergency.
That's correct. Because the Licking County and the state of Ohio has the agreement that need to be extended. So this is part of our agreement to extend that agreement as well.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry, we have a motion to waive the readings on resolution 2527. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, so I have a motion from Councilmember Juvenile and a second from Council President Wolf. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Chapman. Yes. Mr. Juvenile,
Yes.
Mrs. Porter,
Yes.
Mr. Carpenter,
Yes.
Mr. Nauer,
Yes.
Mr. Wolf.
Yes.
Thank you, Council. It passes 6-0. Now I'm seeking a motion to adopt resolution 2527.
So moved.
I'll second.
I have a motion from Councilmember Juvenile and a second from Councilmember Chapman. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Wolf,
Yes.
Mrs. Porter,
Yes.
Mr. Juvenile,
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman. Yes. Mr. Carpenter.
Yes.
Mr. Nauer.
Yes.
Thank you again. It passes 6-0. Thank you, Council. The next item on the agenda is council action items, but do we have any? No, okay. Next item is the administrator's report.
I have a couple items to update. The water line connection between Basin and Broadway Street is completed today. There will be some water advisory until tomorrow. So after tomorrow, we'll find out what the sample return results is gonna be. Maybe we will release the water advisory. We also met with Yellowstone Landscaping after council had approved the contract. We really reiterate our expectation, what we hope that the Yellowstone can really do a better job than what our current contractor has as far as mowing the 79 bypass. And lastly, I want to say thank you, council member Anel and council member Now for putting up with me for the last 2 years. And making sure that we are continue to do our job. And then you have my number, in the future, if you need to have any concern, just give me a call. And lastly, I want to say solicitor, NT, to make sure my harebrained idea doesn't really take roots. Thank you. Lastly, I also want, wish everybody a happy holiday.
Thank you. The next item is council member reports. Let's start on Council President Wolf's side.
Well, I'd like to say, sorry to see you guys go. I know, I can remember when my dad was mayor, he watched you being a captain. It hasn't changed, but anyway. So, and then Wes, you'll get some more fishing time in now. We'll make sure Jared does good. Anyway, and then Kenny. Known you for quite a while. I just want to say also about Annelle, her and her husband Dave also signed the paperwork for the loan for the first emergency squad that Hebron Fire Department ever had. And if it wasn't for them, who knows when we ever got an emergency squad.
My husband went to a meeting of the fire department on a Sunday morning. He came home and told me he'd done that, and I said, well, how about that? That was a pretty big undertaking, since the, department was all volunteer at that time. And, there we were, almost bought a fire truck. But, I must say that the department was very diligent in making sure that that loan was satisfied and was done, it was with great speed, for which I have been eternally grateful. But then again, maybe driving a fire truck wouldn't have been too bad. But I do appreciate that recognition, because that was significant back in the day.
66 Ford Econovan,
Yeah, oh, I remember.
3-speed on the column.
I remember. They remember people being in the front seat hollering to the back seats like, please.
Oh, my.
Anyways, thank you for all three of you for all your services, so
Thank you, Randy.
that's all I have.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, I think I need to echo, just as Administrator Chen has and Council President Wolf has, to Annelle, to Kenny, and to Wes. I cannot thank you enough, and I know the village cannot thank you enough for the incredible contributions that all three of you have made here to Hebron. So truly, thank you for everything that you've done and for the impact that you've made. It's going to be felt for many, many years, and the changes that you've helped usher in and the work that you've done here. That being said, I think also ending on that point as well, to really wish everyone a happy holiday ahead and to enjoy the time with friends and family as we get closer and closer to the end of the year here. That's all from me.
Thank you.
I also want to express, I've only been on council for 2 years. But it's been a joy watching all of you and the interaction that we've had with you in those 2 years. That I won't soon forget, and I'm grateful for that, so thank you.
Thank you.
It's been fun. It's been real fun. Thanks to everybody and happy holidays.
Thank you for lying. So proud of you. You can tell me how you really feel about it.
I'm good, thanks.
I would like to add one thing. I don't believe I have, publicly, but the gentleman to my left, he and I have sat side by side, listen to this, side by side for 23.5 years. And we're still talking. One another. And I also want to thank another of our mayors, Jim Layton, who served as mayor right before you took office. And Jim has remained a friend of mine. And I do bluegrass down at the Legion where he's the member.
Come listen to her sing.
So we've continued our our friendship in that manner. So I appreciate that, Jim.
Appreciate it now.
Thank you. Mayor's report is short and sweet. I just want to mention, I did receive, some contact, from residents about their concern about a recent article that was, touting some concerns about data centers in general. And I just want to thank, the Microsoft team for addressing that. Apparently in that article, they were talking about, different procedures that data centers sometimes use to address the cooling situation, and they introduce chemicals into the water supply. And in fact, that is not a process that Microsoft uses. So we were thankful to hear that, and I'm sure the residents will be happy to hear that and relieved as well. So thank you for sharing that information with us. And not to be too crazy, but I do want to say that tonight is historic. And sometimes you don't know you're making history until you look back. And so I just want to say thank you so much for the work and the dedication that I've seen from everyone up here, but specifically the folks that we are thanking for their service before they ride off into the sunset and don't worry about this nonsense anymore and don't have to stress about it anymore or argue with me anymore. So thank you so much for all the work that you've done. We have space for additional visitor comments if anyone else would like to make any comments. Okay, I just want to draw your attention then to the meeting schedule. The village will be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, as well as the afternoon of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And then we've got our organizational meeting and council meeting, and then planning and zoning coming up shortly thereafter with some new faces, and it'll be different. So it'll be, yeah. Okay, no more sentimentality, Valerie. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I believe the solicitor is going to pass a gavel. Don't you hit it yet. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take roll call for adjournment because I'm hoping someone makes a motion in a second. And then after you've performed roll call, I would like you to announce that we are adjourning our meeting at 6:39. Can you do that?
I can handle it.
Okay, so can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion from Councilmember Juvenelli and a second from Councilmember Carpenter. Roll call, please.
Mr. Wolf.
Yes.
Mr. Juvenilli.
Yes.
Mr. Carpenter.
Yes.
Mr. Nauer.
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman.
Yes.
Mrs. Porter.
Yes.
You could say I adjourn this meeting at 6:39.
During this meeting at 6:39 Eastern Time.
Thank you, everyone. Please have